Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. Does practice make perfect? It's an old adage, and I like to say practice makes perfect-ish. Once you invoke the word perfect, you're already failing. We're humans. There's nothing in the world that's absolutely perfect. And once you invoke the adage, even an old one like practice makes perfect, then you're already putting yourself into a less than mode because perfect simply doesn't exist. Perfect might exist in this moment. You might get every single solitary thing right about a thing, but within minutes after, something may have changed or something may suddenly no longer be as it was before. All these things can happen. And that bumps you out of the confidence zone because you worked so hard to get it perfect. You wanted to get it perfect. You were trying to get it perfect. And now something came along that made that thing less than perfect. This applies in both life and in work. So I like to say practice makes perfect-ish. Now, I do love this adage because I've learned myself over so many years of applying this adage that it works for me. I don't happen to ascribe to the 10,000 hour theory. Of course, if you're going to do something for 10,000 freaking hours, excuse my French, of course you're going to be good at it. Of course it's going to, you're going to be near perfect at it. In my world, I don't have 10,000 hours to do something right now at this time in the work, the output, and the impact that I want to make to create legacy. I do, however, practice over and over and over. Eventually, it's possible that I might get to 10,000 hours of something, but you can still be in the good, even in the great, before you hit 10,000 hours. So practice makes perfect-ish. Now, in my work, I am in my intuition space. I opened up to my own intuition many years ago. I don't know exactly when I did. And when I did open up to my intuition, I did start making a different kind of progress. For me, intuition comes from a combination of your wisdom gleaned and gained in life, right? Which is practicing things over and over and over. But it's combined with what I call your divine natural attributes. That's actually not my phrase. I learned it from someone else a long time ago. They call this the other DNA, the spiritual DNA, your divine natural attributes, or also known as your divine gifts, or I call it what your light, really whatever that light is that is within you. So again, I ascribe to the theory that intuition rising is what makes you in the really good space. So intuition is, for me, a combination of this wisdom gleaned and gained that you hone and you massage and you work with and you reform along the way, and you evaluate and assess and come back. And that's all on the wisdom gleaned and gained, plus the intuition space, which is you breaking through the old blocks, barriers, and resistance to be in alignment with what feels good to you, both in your life and in business. And if you practice that repeatedly, then practice makes perfect-ish. I'm in the ish world. Every day I wake up and I say to myself, ish is good enough for me. I can stand firmly in the confidence zone when I'm in the ish world. I don't have to be any longer in the perfect world. And so, yes, practice can make perfect-ish. And I really want to encourage you to understand that as we stand at the beginning of a year, The calendar is one of the very, very few things that 100% of people on this earth have in common. As we stand in the calendar year at the beginning and we look out ahead, we have lots of time on our side to practice, not to become perfect at something, but to become perfect-ish. When you accept the idea that practice makes perfect-ish, then you can stand firmly in the confidence zone. All right, friends, that's it for today. Go ahead and practice, but don't aspire to perfection. Aspire to good enough for now, and I keep going, and I keep going, and going, and going. And that's how you can really perform and, produce and progress in the way that you want to. All right, friends, that's it for today. If this is helpful information for you, please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you feel that this message speaks to the person you're speaking to on your social media, then go ahead and share it so that more people get okay with being in the ish world, near the best, instead of frantically, anxiously, always feeling like they're not in the perfect space. All right, friends, that's it. See you tomorrow for Live at 5. Bye-bye.